Hi, and welcome back to another devlog of the Rewind Factory. I made a level editor for my game, and you may ask, why the hell did you make it? That's a lot of work, right? And yes, it certainly was, but I think it was worth it. Basically everyone can make levels now. And that was also kind of the reason behind making the level editor. My own inspiration for making levels had run out, and I wanted something to work on. As if I didn't already had enough things to do. But a level editor sounded cool, so I decided to make one. My starting point was an in-game level editor asset from the marketplace. It was a pretty good foundation for what I wanted. I then began modifying it to make it suitable for my own game, changing all the UI textures to my own and removing some features I didn't need, like the terrain and foliage. After all of that, it looked like this. You could select, for example, a wall, then rotate it with your keyboard if you wanted, and place it. When a friend of mine played it, he said it would be nice to have a gizmo like you have in your engine. I had absolutely no idea how to make a gizmo, but luckily there's always the internet. So, after some searching, I found a GitHub page with a project that had a runtime gizmo setup. I had a good look at it, didn't understand it, and then copied the majority of it over to my own project. And now we have a gizmo in the level editor. I also added some more objects you could place, like this cube and this cube spawner. They're not even in the main game, but I like the idea of some more puzzle related objects. And by the way, this isn't some ordinary cube, you can't collide with it. The reason for this is, it was a bit buggy as you can see, so I just disabled collision and now it's a feature. Since then, I've been adding some more things. That's interesting. Recently, I've added a trigger, which has quite a lot of features to play around with. You can also override a lot of player settings, so you can create some crazy movement if you want. If you've made a level, you can also save it. You can also share your creation, although it isn't very user-friendly at the moment. Go to your local app data folder and search for the Rewind Factory. Then find the save file with the correct name. This is the file you can share. If you have downloaded the save file and you want to open it in-game, put it in the save directory and the game will automatically find it. I know it's not very user-friendly at the moment and I want to use the Steam Workshop at some point instead. But I have no idea on how to make that work, so that's something for in the future. Recently I've also been working on improving the overall game. I've tried to make the chambers look a bit better by making some new textures, placing these poles around corners and improving the placement of these poles, so they look a bit cleaner overall. I've also made a new, what I call teleporter design. It's now more consistent in every level and it shows information about the level itself. Next thing I remade was the barrier at the end of the level. This one. I made these emitter things in Blender, put some textures on it and then tried to create a material. I just layered a lot of different textures on top of each other and made them move. This is the final result. For the barriers that are deactivated by buttons, I made the color green and replaced some textures to make it look a bit different. You may have already noticed it, but I've added some textures to the weapon as well. And I added some glitch effects when you die. That's it for this devlog. If you want to try the game out, there's a demo which you can play right now on Steam. Thanks for watching and goodbye.